What the? Hello everyone, it's me, Godzilla Kratos, and I like Godzilla and his movies. But this video isn't about the movies. We'll save them for a later video. This video is about one of the games, Godzilla Domination. Released back in 2002 for the GBA, Godzilla Domination was developed by Wafer Technologies, the same people behind Shantae, and published by Atari. Today, Godzilla Domination is known as one of the better Godzilla games. I haven't played many Godzilla games, but I can say this is a really good one. The game is a beam-up style game similar to the King of the Monsters series. You even have a city that you can destroy. The monsters look very cartoony, as if they were taken from an anime Godzilla series, and I like how they look. Speaking of the monsters, there are 6 monsters you can play as: Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Megalon, Mothra, and the Heisei Mecha Godzilla. Although in the Japanese version of the game you can play as Kiryu. Also, Godzilla is gray and Mothra is a more peach color. Also, on the character select screen, there is a question mark block that shows you how to do the different special moves, or rage attacks like how the game calls it, and random, which just randomly chooses a character for you to play as. They all play differently with different stats and have different attacks, like how Godzilla has his atomic breath, King Ghidorah can shoot his beam, Mothra can toss a lava at you that explodes, Megalon can go on the ground and drill you, Rodan can fly at the other monsters, Mecha Godzilla can shoot missiles, and more. All the monsters have 3 different rage attacks, and in order to do the rage attacks, you need to press a certain combination of buttons in order to do them. And you need to press them all at the exact same time, or else it won't register. You can also use the A and B buttons for attacking, or hold down the buttons to do stronger attacks, like how Mothra can trap monsters in webs, Megalon can spit a meteor, and more. You can also block with L and jump with R. You can also pick up enemies and throw them while they're dizzy. The game controls nicely, and it runs really well with a very consistent 60 frames per second. I like the stages in this game. They are all different with different elevations, different designs, and nice little touches like how you can slip around in a nice level, and in the space stage you can jump really high. In most of the stages there are buildings and stuff you can destroy, which can fill up your meter for you to do your different rage attacks. Also, destroying some buildings will make power-ups come out, like filling your meter, or making you go faster, or power downs like inverting your movement and disabling your ability to attack. The music in the stages is also really good. Jake Kaufman, who also did the music in Shovel Knight and Shantae, did a great job with the music. Story mode is fine. The story is that a meteor flew over Tokyo 2. Tokyo 2? What happened to the first Tokyo? Whatever. Anyway, the meteor's core made monsters rampage around the city, and it's up to you to stop them, with a reporter named Kanimatsu reporting everything. Story mode's pretty short. There are only 8 fights with a few bonus rounds. The fights are pretty fun, even if they can just end up with the other monsters being stuck at the end of the screen while you keep on beating on them. And during the fight with you against a team of 3 monsters, it can end with all 3 of the monsters just continuously beating on you while you're stuck in hit stun, but whatever. Bonus rounds are not that fun, honestly. They're pretty annoying in my opinion. The final and only boss in the game is Mecha King Ghidorah, who is more than 3 times your size, and he's a pain to fight if you don't know what you're doing. His stomp does a ton of damage, he can throw you, and shoot projectiles. Although once you figure it out, he's pretty easy. All the monsters have different endings after you beat Mecha King Ghidorah, adding some replay value to the game. Other than the story mode, there isn't much to do in the game. There's a multiplayer mode where you can connect multiple GBAs. There's a custom game mode where you can just choose whatever monster you play as, what monsters you will fight, the teams, and what stage you'll play on. And in settings, you can just change the difficulty for not friendly fire and timer for battles. Overall, the game's pretty good, and I recommend it if you have a GBA. Even if you're not a fan of Godzilla, I recommend it. It's just that fun. Anyway, bye.